and now it's time for our rewind of the week.
Yeah, no, this is my first romantic comedy, so actually people get to see me be a little silly. But that's how I always am in real life anyway, so you just get to see that a little bit.
This is a very cool, innocent fairy tale, you know, about first time is when you meet a woman, first times that things happen. And you want to have a likability and an easy attraction. And that was pretty easy. I mean, one was I met her. I mean, obviously she's beautiful and she's very sexy. And then, but meeting her, didn't take herself too seriously, which allows for things to be light and buoyant, you know, which is nice, man.
That was, of course, E.T. with Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey 19 years ago at the premiere of The Wedding Planner, one of the best rom-coms of all time. And I'm so thrilled because it's now streaming on Hulu, so everyone can re-experience and re-fall in love with this beloved movie.
I'm the wedding planner.
Jennifer Lopez plays the wedding planner, and she's amazing at her job. She's extremely organized, and she's trying to get this high-profile wedding.
So she's trying to get this client who is this like very rich family, but then turns out the groom is this guy she previously met and was kind of into.
I want you to meet the wedding planner. The two most important people in my life set eyes on one another. Eddie, this is Mary, the wedding planner. Mary, this is my fiance, Eddie.
So it kind of like blurs the line between like she's actually trying to plan this guy's wedding, but slowly but surely they're falling for each other.
You did not fall in love with the groom. What? You didn't.
I love this movie so much. It's so funny. Like you and I were talking about this before, just like going back and forth through all the funniest lines, like when the mom is singing on the horse.
Just a something, Red River Valley.
Mom, would you please shut up?
Oh!
Well, and I love the fact that Justin Chambers, who went on to become a heartthrob on Grey's Anatomy, first got his start as Massimo.
You remember Massimo?
I loved when he shows up with Matthew McConaughey. He's like, we're going to do the male bonding.
The manly bond.
Manly bonding. Manly bonding. You and me.
The only thing I gotta pick on here is the M&M scene. So Matthew McConaughey is like, only eats the brown M&Ms because he believes they have less artificial flavoring because chocolate is already brown. This dude is a pediatrician. I don't think that he should be giving this false narrative. Like, what? Questioning him as a pediatrician.
So a little behind the scenes fun fact is that the writers of the movie actually included that because while they were writing the movie, one of them was only eating the brown M&Ms. And they're like, what a funny line. We should incorporate that in the movie. Jennifer played a gem of a character in this. I really loved seeing her as this wedding planner, as this very kind of type A, extremely organized person. This was the first movie that I saw after Selena, where I fell in love with her as an actress. And I thought she did such a great job with this.
The FOB is MIA.
Cover me up north, the FOB is MIA.
Well, what's funny about Jennifer Lopez, the wedding planner, is that she is now Jennifer Lopez, the wedding planner, because she's getting married in real life at some point because her wedding got delayed due to coronavirus, unfortunately, Alex Rodriguez. But we actually talked to her back then about what her dream wedding would be. So let's see if this is gonna match up.
In the movie, you play a wedding planner who I imagine you have to plan every kind of wedding depending on the taste of the client.
Right.
For you, what would be your tastes? Would it be the barefoot and the beach thing, or would it be the more traditional?
My character in the movie would definitely, I mean, she says in the movie, you know, she's like the barefoot, you know, beautiful, romantic beach, you know, that type of thing. But me in real life, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to just be on a beach barefoot, get married.
More traditional scene.
No, I like outdoor wedding. I would like an outdoor wedding. You know, I like outside. But, you know, I would like all the flowers and it to be really done and my family and friends around. And definitely.
Yeah, it really is a celebration of family.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, it's joining families, you know, for sure. So, you know what I mean?
Now, Ash, we couldn't do a rewind of the week without taking a look at who was almost playing these roles. And I think you're going to love this. The person who was originally supposed to play Matthew McConaughey's role was Brendan Fraser.
We bring up Brendan Fraser on every episode of this show.
I honestly can't imagine him in this role. I think that Matthew McConaughey was so iconic. as that leading man in the romance department, but it was almost Brendan Fraser, and it was actually almost Jennifer Love Hewitt instead of Jennifer Lopez. Thoughts on that?
It's so hard when something has been around for so long to picture anyone else in the role, but at the same time, I think you could pretty much enter Jennifer Love Hewitt into any rom-com of that era, and it would make sense that she was almost cast in it. So I can buy that. I can buy
Definitely. The one other thing that I could definitely get behind was that once Brendan and Jennifer Love Hewitt couldn't be part of this movie, they actually approached Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr., who are married in real life, to play these roles, which I think actually would have been really cute, because for anybody who loved them in Scooby-Doo, me, I thought this could have been cute. I will say this is one of the most outrageous but cute meet cutes we've seen in a rom-com, where her foot is stuck in a sewer grate and she doesn't want to sacrifice her shoe, and then Matthew comes over, saves her from being hit by a dumpster because a man who was eating an ice cream cone made all these events happen.
So normally, Leanne and I kind of walk you guys through all the scene stealers, but we got a little surprise this week because we talked to Jennifer Lopez about this movie so many times back in the day. So she's actually going to give us all the scene stealers this week. Take it away, J-Lo. I've always wanted to cue up J-Lo.
I'm a dancer, and it was hard for me.
Really?
So I was and I think I told Matthew this that day, I was so impressed with him because he didn't seem like he was freaking out at all. He seemed really perfect with everything, you know what I mean? But it was really hard because of the dialogue of the scene and how long it was, and each move was choreographed to a certain line, so if you missed the line, you were behind on the steps, and so it was a lot of pressure for both of us, I think, and I take my hat off to him because he did a really great job.
Now, that horseback riding scene, Jennifer, you were hanging on to that horse. Do you ride, or was that true to life?
No, I do not ride.
Did that scare you, that scene?
There's not that many horses in the Bronx.
No, they're not.
They're none.
So did you take any lessons or just?
Yeah, we did. You know, and Matthew's riding around on a horse like it's a day in the park, and I'm kind of, giddy up, come on. You know, the horse won't move.
I hope they gave you an old, slow horse. Because
they did, but why do they do that to beginners? And then the horse doesn't move, and it's not fun.
Well, Ash and I are dying to know, what is your favorite scene in The Wedding Planner? Tweet us your thoughts, and let us know if you think that J-Lo and A-Rod's wedding is going to top any of the ones in the movie.
And did Hamilton live up to the hype? Are you a first-time Hamilter? Is that a
Hamiltonian?
thing? There's gotta be a thing, right? Please let me know what that is using the hashtag StreamQueens, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.